here is some before shots. It was a very small, tight space, so I couldn't really get the camera in there to film the whole time. But I'm just showing you what I'm doing. I'm starting with the ceiling because it wasn't exactly white. And then there's a few boo-boos from the previous owner that I had to fix and give it a new fresh coat of paint. We're going with a different color, and stay tuned. Okay, so I took off the old Decor and I'm going to patch up the holes with the putty, the spackle, because it takes a while to dry, and get it sanded and get it prepped and ready to paint. I left that because the mirror is going back in the same spot, so I didn't have to worry about it. And then some more Decor. The ceiling turned out really, really, really good. It looks much better up there. It looks clean. And here's a sample of the paint. The story behind this was I had bought a sample and brought it home to put a little bit on the wall and accidentally dumped it down the sink. So I was committed and I wanted to save as much as I could so I wouldn't waste it. So I just started painting it on the wall. So I was kind of committed at this point, wasn't sure yet. So yeah, it was great. I also injured my knee during this process of the ceiling. So things were taking a little bit longer, and but you know, that's how life is. And so this was, you know, light duty, just patching up the holes. I didn't do any painting this day. And then I'm not going to be doing baseboards because of my knee, so I didn't get those painted, but I do have to do the door frame and or the trim, whatever it's called, because there's some boo-boos that the previous owners had left behind.
Okay, so I ended up buying this edger tool. I used this in our old house when I did a lot of painting, and you don't have to tape, which is fantastic. So I'm going to use this, and I'm not going to tape, and it works great. And I'll give you a little demonstration of that. My philosophy is work smarter, not harder. So I totally forgot about this tool until like 2 weeks ago. So it would have been very helpful when I was doing the dining room refresh and all that fun stuff. So anyway, so this is my new tool. I've used it before, the same brand and everything, and it works fabulous. And it has a little thing where you can put a handle in, and you can do the ceiling edges if you have really tall ceilings. So it works fantastic. So the edger works really, really well. So you just put it up here and you do this, and you skip a step of taping. Isn't that awesome? Then it goes on smooth. Perfect. Oops. I made a boo-boo. I better fix it. Anyway, look at that. Isn't that great? Fantastic. Okay, here's a little bit of a before and after shot. It's still wet on this side, and a little wet right there. And so that's it. I think I'm liking it so far. It's looking pretty good. So it's going to be looking really different in here. I am having a little bit of trouble with the ceiling part. The wheels are leaving black marks, so I think I'm going to tape it later. I'm not going to do that today, and clean it up a bit. I guess I pressed too hard in certain areas to get the paint, but it's not that noticeable, but I can see it. So anyway, the ceiling is, I think it's Decorator's white, I'm not positive. And then we're putting agreeable gray over macadamia. Macadamia. Doesn't say macadamia nut, but it's macadamia. Anyway, this should give this a nice fresh look. I have some new decor that's going in here, and I'm pretty excited. So let's see how well this turns out. I can't wait.
All right, we're almost done. I just have this wall left to do, and it sat there for like 2 weeks. It was driving me crazy. So I just have this little section, And that edge tool worked really great. It was very helpful. It did leave a little bit of marks on the ceiling from the wheels, I think because I was pressing too hard. So I will eventually have to get up there and do some touch up on the ceiling. But other than that, it was great. I didn't have to tape. I'm all about working smarter, not harder. So that was great. I can't believe I forgot all about that. This is Agreeable Gray by Sherwin-Williams. And I really ended up liking this color. And then there's a boo-boo left by the previous owners that I have to fix on the door frame or the trim, whatever it's called. And that's all that's left to do for painting wise. And I'll get that handled and it's going to look really nice. I think it gives it a nice clean, crisp look. It's a little brighter. And I'm not going to be doing baseboards for a while, and those are in pretty good shape, so I'm not really worried about them too much. And this was really hard to film. Like I said, it's a tight space, so I did the best I could. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. All right, stay tuned. All right, the painting is finally done, and I ended up absolutely loving the color. There is shadows on the wall that make it look like maybe I missed a spot or it needs a second coat. The lighting was really bad, but it's fine. It's just shadows on the wall. Hello, how are you? Little glimpse there. I think at this point I did some touch up, and so it may look a little wet. So, but overall, I like it. The ceiling looks fabulous. It looks a little crisp and clean in here. I think it looks a little brighter, and I'm pretty happy with this. So this is our powder room, which is off of the kitchen, which would be used for guests. And so I wanted to make it a little pretty, a little inviting, a little welcome. You know, it's just something, a little something for this. I'm kind of tired of the same color throughout the house. And this is if I mentioned before, it's Agreeable Gray by Sherwin-Williams, and I ended up really liking it. It's very neutral. Apparently it looks different on different walls and in different lighting. And at first I didn't think I was gonna like it because it looked a little too blue, but now it looks gray, so I'm pretty happy. So now on to the decorating part. Yeah. All right. So I knew where I wanted the shelf to go, so I started with it. Everything else I wasn't quite sure. This is all I have on the shelf at the moment, because I'm not sure what else I would like to put up there, and things are going to change, of course. So I really liked how the shelf looked in here, and there's a little pop of color right there, my favorite color, purple. All right, so I had finished putting up the decor. I put the owls on the top. I'm not sure if the owls are going to stay. I kind of have a thing for owls, so you'll probably will see owls throughout. There is my little pop of color. I might be adding some more of that. Just deep clean the sink, didn't change out the mirror. I found this on clearance at a local store here. I really liked it, and I thought, oh, that would look good in there, I thought. I think it goes well with the paint color. And then I've had the word sign for a while, and it was actually in here before, and got the little window arch on clearance from Kirkland's. And then I added some pictures that I have taken around my town that I enjoyed, and so it adds a little bit of color to the bathroom. I think I just wanted to add a personal touch without being over the top in the bathroom. So I bought a new basket. I'm not sure if toilet paper will stay there, because most people do close the toilet lid when they flush. Hopefully you do that. If not, it'll go on the shelf. So here's just another picture of the decor. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. And my next one, I am going to be doing a bake with me and a grocery meal prep type thing, and looking forward to that. I have a lot of fun with these videos, and I thank you guys for your support and for watching. So this is finally done. It took a little while. What's supposed to be a weekend project turned out to be longer than that. And that candle smells amazing, by the way. It's from Target. So anyway, look for the next one. It's going to be a bake with me. Thank you for stopping by.